Good morning, guys. This is me, Tony, bringing you an update. I haven't been on on the channel for a while due to negotiations, dealing with attendance, and some other issues. Let me first bring you up to date on where we are in negotiation. We're almost ready to sign a contract and ask you guys to come and vote on it. The county has not moved from a 334. So that's going to be the COLA. 6 unions have signed. There's still three that haven't, which is us, 199, and I forgot the other one. That will be hopefully bringing out to you all within the next month or so to come and vote at lower concourse E on the first floor to vote on the contract. I will put something out in writing and I will send another video prior to the date for you guys to come. That for the contract, everyone, whether you're a member or not, can come and vote, just so you guys know. The other issues on negotiations were presented the department with 37 classifications that they need to review to see if they can raise based on the standards out there in the private sector and in the public sector, their starting salary. That's ongoing. I think we're going to have some success with that, but until I have confirmation, I won't be able to give you one either. The other items of the contract, once we finalize, I will bring it out to you guys in written form and with a video as well. Other issues on attendance, we are still sitting with the department to see if we can modify as much as we can this attendance policy, which I believe in many ways is punitive. But it's a hard time because they have the right to implement an attendance policy when we're having major attendance issues in certain divisions, not all of them. This has been an ongoing problem. There's only two locals or two entities in the county that have a standardized attendance policy. It's transit and aviation. Transit's policy moves you faster into termination. We do not. Our major issues are swiping and tardiness. We're trying to modify that if we can and if they agree on. If they don't, then what I will do is basically say the union is not in favor. You can implement based on your rights by Article 3, and we will move forward in another direction. Other items. Items dealing with going through security checkpoint. I got several calls last week from, not several calls only, and also on the chat by an individuals that believe that we have the right to bypass security when we're bringing book bags, baggage, any kind of item, and not passing them to security checkpoint. They were under the impression that going through a checkpoint is the same as having a background done. It's not the same thing. We are still obligated because of the Patriot Act that when we're coming to work, we have to go through the screening if we're bringing in a bag or a book bag, especially through fire and police doors. That is not supposed to be used in that format. The point of it, the point of this is that if you get caught doing this and they take you in front of the CBP or TSA for the hearing and you lose your seal, there's no place where we can place you. That's simple. Some of those individuals that were not involved in this transaction or in this trespass were mad that why didn't we let the individual pay the price? Well, the individual is a long-term employee. He wasn't the only one. There's film and several others. There's records on the swipes that several others have done it. The item of removing access to security by security to fire and police doors was the action to try to prevent this individual from losing his seal. I'm still in conversation with security about it. It is within their rights based on the Patriot Act and based on TSA rules and regulation. We are not excluded from going through security. That is a misnomer. If you're bringing a bag, a book bag, you need to have it checked. It's just the way it is at the times that we're living. Other issues, maintenance. We're looking into maintenance and hiring more to expand the total amount of employee. It looks like it's going to happen. It may end up an additional 18 or 19 bodies to try to expand our ability to handle the amount of work that we're getting. Our maintenance guys are overwhelmed in some of the disciplines. We're also, though there's some classifications in maintenance that are also being looked at for their starting salaries, um, based on the industry and based on your trade and what's being paid out there. Nothing is concrete, like I said previously, but all 37 classification, which includes specialists as well, is being looked at. Hopefully, we'll get something positive before the end of the year. As what else do I have to say? We've had several discipline. I know you all know that um, the individual from OCR who was terminated for going through a police and fire door on his time off got his job back, which is a good thing. But it tells you and it shows you how precarious it is to sort of try to bypass security of any form. You can literally lose your job, and it took him 15 months to go to arbitration. So you will be out sitting while we try to process a arbitration hearing at home. So try to just abide by the simple rules that if you're bringing a backpack or anything like that, go through security checkpoint. If you're off duty, do not use fire and police door to access or come in and out. You're off duty. Just be wary that you're constantly being watched. Anything else that I need to tell you is that we're having the union meeting on the third Thursday of the month, which is the 21st. I have gone over most of the stuff that I will go over again, plus a few additional items. Uh, Please try to make it so you guys can ask any question that you may want to. Um, Other than that, guys, this is it. Thank you. I will have another update most probably either the end of next week or the following week. Thank you, guys.